you're hearing rumors of that they possibly want to trade who I consider their best defensive player. And if not their best defensive player, sort of like the quarterback of their defense, the motivator, the energizer, the guy that gets the blood flowing in Kevin Garnett. There are trade rumors. Now, the funny thing is, it's all based on who you listen to. It's that simple. Which, most likely, like every other rumor that's out there, it's all based on who you decide to listen to. It's up to you.
Yeah.
But, you got Doc Rivers. It's media-driven. It's not real. Then you got Kevin Garnett. I actually put down his quote because it's just a KG quote, and it's so badass that I had to.
Let's hear what KG
So this is KG. I bleed green. I die green. That's what it is. But it is a business, and when that crosses the paths, I deal with it. But trades are a part of this league. Every year you're going to hear certain things. If I were y'all, I wouldn't read too much into it. I bleed green. I die green. This coming from a man that spent 10 years in Minnesota.
Colors are green up there, though.
That's true. It's a valid point. Green, blue. I like it. That was good. That was quick. I like that. But that's who this guy is. And I believe him when he says those words. I believe this man because he has a no trade clause in his contract. If they want to trade him, he has to say yes.
Yeah.
So that means by him saying what he's saying, the odds have it if there was if they were going to trade him to a team that he was okay going to play with, he'd be willing to accept the trade based on the idea of it helping the Celtics.
Yeah.
That's how that kind of quote comes across to me.
Comes across that way, but I also think if he finds a team out there that he thinks gives him a better chance to try and win a title, I think he would waive the no trade clause to go to that team as well. Maybe he feels that way about the Clippers. Maybe he doesn't. Me, I never feel that way about the Clippers. Because let's just face it, it's the Clippers.
And until they do something.
Until they do something, I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly. I can't put any faith in them. They're a team that for most of my 29 years in existence have been awful. I think they've made the playoffs, what, 1 or 2 times?
If that. Seriously, if that. I mean, the man really is, how do you say, the team themselves is very mediocre.
Yeah.
Franchise has been considered the JV team of Los Angeles for a long time. So, but that's the thing. And this team also has struggled dramatically since the Chris Paul injury, which is a whole nother situation because you're sitting there saying to yourself, how good are you really, or is Chris Paul just that damn good? But let's put it out there. The trade that has been rumored to be out there is Kevin Garnett from the Celtics to the Los Angeles Clippers for Caron Butler and Eric Bledsoe. So you're bringing in a small forward and a point guard / shooting guard from the Clippers into a team that is guard heavy, and their future Hall of Fame player whose number will be put up in the rafters one day is playing the other position of the other player that you'd be trading for. So where's this trade make any sense?
The only way it makes sense is if they get like DeAndre Jordan and say Eric Bledsoe. Other than getting, and I think DeAndre Jordan would have to be the key piece there. He's a big man who can play, block shots, runs the floor.
Yeah, I actually am a fan of DeAndre Jordan. Now, do I consider DeAndre Jordan a all-star caliber player?
No.
Do I consider DeAndre Jordan a guy that can impact the game on an every night basis? Yes. Even though and I know that sounds sort of almost contradicting of each other, but DeAndre Jordan is not a guy that you're going to throw the ball.
Eric Bledsoe is not Drew Bledsoe's son, just so you know. Different blood, same last name, different family. Different Bledsoe.
Nice try, Al Money. Nice try. It was worth the shot. I think Fife's home, my friend.
Yeah?
Yeah, he just hopped in the chat room. Shout out to Fife.
Shout out to Fife.
Been in
Fife.
for like 5 minutes.
I hope you. I did try and call you, Fife. I don't know if you got my missed call, but when I got in the car with Dave, I tried to call you, and then I figured you would have called me back, but it happens. We're going to hit a quick drop, though. What do you say? About a minute, we'll play about 2-3 drops, and then we're going to come back.
I'm just looking at the Celtics roster.
Yeah,
I know.
There's only two real pieces you need to look at, and that's Paul Pierce and KG right now. They're fine. They got Bradley running point right now. They got, they got some guys. They'll be all right.
They got some dudes.
Yeah.